Hey y'all, Halfmilesniper here, and we are back on the range today. Today, we're going to do some tuner testing with the 35.3 grain Varget load with the 109 grain Berger. So, y'all sit back, kick your feet up, enjoy the ride. Alrighty, y'all. So, last time out with Varget, we found that the 35.3 grain load gave us like 2853 feet per second and a half-inch group, 5.1 inch group, I think, or 0.51 inch group. So, today, we're going to do some tuner testing with the 35.3 grains of Varget and see if we can tighten up that group a little bit. And I think I'm going to see about moving a dot. I'll show you why when we get to the target. I just have dots here. I think I want to move this dot, because it's really close to my upright and my clamp. I think I'll put it down over here. There, that looks better. Now I don't have to worry about shooting my upright or my clamp. Then, hopefully, we find a tighter group somewhere in here, and then I can use one of those dots to perhaps adjust zero on the scope so it's actually hitting where I'm aiming instead of off. That way there, when I go shoot a match, I'm on. Let me get the target camera set up and we'll head back to the firing line. Alrighty, target camera is up and running. Target's ready. I've got 2 magazines loaded. I got 20 rounds loaded up. We will start at position 2 because our testing was done at position 0. And that, like I said, gave us a 0.51 inch group, if I remember correctly. I think I have it in my notes. I'll have to double check my notes. It may have the velocity we had. We'll see. And I will run the chronograph for the whole string of fire. I'm not going to call the velocities out unless something really wonky happens, because we want to see what our extreme spread and our SD are for that whole run. Well, we're almost back to the firing line. Okay, y'all, shot of accuracy juice and we'll get started here. Let me set the chronograph up. That easy. Again, you'll never hear me complain how hard it is to set up the chronograph. We'll take our ECI out, empty chamber indicator for those who aren't in the know. And I think the pattern we're going to shoot, let me take a look at what we have here. We're going to shoot bottom left, then top left, then next bottom, then next top. We'll go like that. Is that what I want to do? No, we're going to start across the top. We're going to start top left, go 2, 4, 6, 8, and probably back to 0. And then if there's something that looks like it might work well in between, we'll see about that. But right now the plan is 2, 4, 6, 8, 0. If I get 2 shots close to one another, I'll take a third shot. If I get 2 shots far apart, well, we'll skip right over that and move on to the next number. I lied. I did not write down my prior velocity and my prior group size, but it was right at 2850, like 2853. And it gave us a 0.51 inch group, maybe 512. But I'll put a link up here to the prior Varget test so y'all can watch that if you didn't. And we are going to start slinging rounds and changing the tuner. So, starting at position 2 on the top left. My aim point will be 6 o'clock, bottom of the dot. Position 2 was looking really good. Let me go to 4. Okay, this will be position 4 on the second dot, top row. Whoops. Forgot I wanted to catch that one. Well, position 4 is looking decent. Let me go to position 6. Okay, position 6, we're going to shoot on the third dot, top row. Oh. Okay, position 6 was looking real good. Let's go to 8. Position 8 will be the left hand dot, bottom row. I do have my barrel cooler and my thermometer, so we're going to see how hot this barrel gets at 20 rounds. And let's go all the way back here to 0, 1 full rotation out, or in I should say. And this will be on the second from the left bottom row, position 10. Now, let's study those a little bit. 6 seemed to be the best. Should I try 5 or 4? I mean 5 or 7. Let's dial down to 7. We got a helicopter overhead. So we're going to try 7 on the third dot bottom row. Which is right over the camera. Well, I think we're going to have to run down there, take a look, and decide whether we want 6 or 7. Okay, we fired. How many did we fire? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 18. That means we got 2 shots left. I was hoping to have 3 shots left. But I miscalculated, but we're going to take a look. I didn't bring the calipers, they're back at the table, but we're going to eyeball it. It's either going to be 6 or 7. And then I need to bring down the impact just a hair so we can set the 0 stop as well on this scope. And we are still recording. Good. Okay. Position 2 gave us a little horizontal action. Position 4 flattened us out. Position 6, not a bad group there. Position 8, position 10, starting to open back up. And 7. So it's going to be 5 or 6, I think, but we're going to set it for 6 right now, and we're going to use this dot to drop our aim point, because this was where I was holding. This is 1 inch. This is hitting 1.5 inches high. We want to drop it down just a little bit. Okay. We'll run on back. We'll figure out how far to dial that scope real quick to drop it down. About 1.5 inches, maybe 1.25 inches. 2/10, 3.6. Now 3 will be 1 inch. We're going to go 3/10 down and see what that does to us. It's either 3 or 4. I think we'll try 3. I'll bring you back when we get back to the firing line. Okay, so we want to go down. So a full mill is 3.6 inches. And we are about 1.25 to 1.5 inches. Let's go 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we went down 4/10 of a mil. Let's call it 3. We're going to go 3. And let's see where these hit. This will be on my last dot. Make the best of the shot. A little accuracy juice. I did dial the tuner back to position 6. We got 2 shots left. If I did everything right, they should both be in the black on that right hand dot bottom row. Kind of jumped the trigger, but I am still holding 6 o'clock on that dot. Okay, we are going to leave that right there for elevation, and we are going to go 1 click left. And we're going to leave that there for 0. Now, it's obviously a cooler day, so our velocity is a little bit slower. Our 20 shot average, 2840.3. Extreme spread across 20 shots was 33.0. And our standard deviation 7.0. So position 6 is appears to be our sweet spot on the tuner. Okay. Cool. Oh, yeah, we wanted to see how hot that barrel is now. Okay. Chamber is 85 degrees. Midway on the bore is 71. Let's try just forward of the chamber here. Just forward of the chamber, it is 77. So it's 75 here at the chamber, 77, and what did I say here? 70 here at the midpoint. So we're going to throw the barrel cooler on and let that cool while we go recover that target. Alrighty. Well, that was a 20-shot string. Again, it's a fairly cool day, so the barrel didn't really get heated up. We lost about 10 feet per second due to the cooler temperature, but that's okay. 10 feet per second shouldn't throw us off too far, at least at moderate range. Hopefully this target camera is still running, should be. And then I got to read the instructions on how to set the zero stop on that venom, because we're going to set that today. Okay, we're almost to the target. Yay, it is running. Okay, so for dropping the zero, again, my aim point was right here, and we came down 0.3 of a mil, which put it right on spot, and I went one click back to the left after seeing this, so I should be hitting like right here right now. But we're going to leave it there, and we're going to continue with position 6. So we're going to go back, and we're going to measure those out and see just how well that did. Alrighty, y'all. Well, maybe you can hear the barrel cooler whirring in the background. So, our tuner test with 35.3 grains of Varget, pushing the 109 grain Berger. For starters, our 20 shot average was 2840.3 feet per second at 60 degrees Fahrenheit. First test we were 2850 and change, 28 like 53, and it was like 85 degrees. Originally gave us a 0.512 inch group at position 0. Position 2 gave us a horizontal 0.524 inch group. Position 4 gave us a 0.413 inch group. Position 6 gave us a 0.300 inch group. Position 8 gave us a 0.377 inch group. Position 10 gave us a 0.654. Could tell that this one was pretty small. Could tell that this one was roughly the same size, just slightly bigger. So I split the difference between 6 and 8, and I tried 7, and 7 didn't work out. 7 gave us a horizontal 0.514, almost like position 2. So position 6 is our go-to, I think. We might get lucky at position 5, but we're going to keep it at position 6. And through all of this, bottom of the dot was my aim point. So for this last 2-shot group, I brought my aim point down 0.3 of a mil. We're hitting to the aim point. I just needed to give it a click left and call it good. So that's it for our tuner test with Varget. Now I need to load like 100 rounds of 35.3 grains of Varget with the 109 grain Berger, and I'll be ready to go play at a match. Okay, so using this tool, I need to carefully unscrew this cap so as not to turn that. And we got to gently pull up to remove that, and we're going to set it to, well, we're not going to set it to 0, we're going to set it 1 mil low. I always set my zero stop 1 mil low, which gives me down adjustment in case if I need it. Now, this scope has a zero stop ring. Dummy. Zero stop ring goes on here first. And you rotate right till it stops. Now, we're going to set that to 1 mil low. And then we return this. Okay, so let's see what happens. There's our 0. We go up 5 mils. We come down 2 mils. We go up 3 mils. And we want to come back to 0. Not good. It didn't 0. Why not? What did I do wrong? Perhaps I didn't dial it all the way down like it was supposed to. Okay, so I figured out what I did wrong. I failed to pay attention. So in this ring that I put in, there's a stop that hits on a pin. In the cap, there's a stop that has a pin as well. That the ring has a stop top and bottom. Well, when I decided to go 1 full mil down, that put the stop to the outside, far side, so I could come a full revolution back before I hit the stop. So I can only set it so my 0 stop is 1/2 mil low. So we're good now. So we can go up 2, 4, 6. Come on back, it stops at 1/2 mil low, and I come up to 0, we're good. Okay, as I was saying before the light so rudely went out on me, even looking at the instructions didn't actually give us the full story. I had to look at the ring to see that there was the little stop wall, and that there was one both top and bottom, and that there was pin on both the base and the turret cap. So once I figured that out, it works just fine. There we have it. We got our tuner set to position 6. We know 35.3 grains of Varget is running good, shooting good, fairly consistent, and I think that's going to be our load. We're going to put 100 of those together for the first match. So with all that being said, we covered a lot of ground today. We did a long 20 round test. We got a pretty solid extreme spread and standard deviation. But I'm starting to ramble. We got lots done today. So it's come time to remind y'all, like the shirt says, stay strapped or get clapped. Carry everywhere you can. Concealed means concealed, and we're going to leave it at that. I really appreciate y'all hanging with me. Please check out the affiliate links in the pinned comment below, not in the description. Putting them in the description got me in trouble. So they're in a pinned comment below. Sunway Photo, Anarchy Outdoors, Track Optics. So hopefully in time I'll be able to get a track scope to put on my 308 so I can work with that once we get the chassis built up for that. But that's a whole nother story. So as always, I really appreciate y'all hanging with me. Thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. And as always, y'all stay safe, keep shooting. We'll catch you next time.
Send it.
Hit.